G'day guys, Mick here. So it's June 2021. It's a bit chilly this morning, but I thought I'd do this video anyway while I'm at it, and release time it'll actually be just starting to warm up, so probably perfect timing. This one, guys, is for those of you that are new to camping, new to four-wheel driving, looking to get into it, considering what to buy, things like that, whether it be a vehicle or camping gear. Sorry for any wind, it's finally a nice day, but still cold. Look guys, I just want to say, when you're looking to get into something like camping, a lot of people will tell you to go out and buy once, buy right, buy once sort of thing, you know. Personal opinion, especially for somebody on a budget wanting to get out there, don't go and buy top of the line gear. And Snowy's camping show actually did a video recently mentioning this. You don't necessarily have to go out and buy top of the line gear like your RV tents and your massive swags and things like that. To get an idea, especially for those of you that have never been camping before, or that haven't been since they were kids, to get an idea of whether or not you're going to like it, just go out and buy some relatively cheap gear. I'm not saying the cheapest possible crap you can find, but go out and buy some relatively cheap gear. And check that out, guys, because in all honesty, and especially things like Facebook Marketplace and Gumtree, you know, check that all out, because you can get some good stuff for a good price. It's not going to break your budget, but it will still be enough to tell you whether or not you enjoy getting out there and having a camp before you go and spend the money. Now, I'm going to be doing a full series on this, talking about from buying your first vehicle or four-wheel drive right through to what I feel you should be looking at and setting up your car for what you want to do and everything else. So buying camping gear, what you need, all that sort of thing. So keep your eye out for the series, guys. It will be coming up pretty soon. But yeah, just I see so many people, and when I had the fishing club, there was one old English fella, Dennis, Grandpa Den, if you're watching, mate, peace. Now he went out and he spent something like $600-700 or something on some camping gear. Now, I don't know how many times he's been. Kind of lost contact with him for the most part. I don't talk all that often to him now, but he went out and spent a fortune on gear for the first time he'd ever been, and his wife, from what I understand, had never been. So to go out and spend a heap of money, several $100s on gear, like $500 plus on gear, for something you don't know if you're even going to enjoy, that you might just use once and throw in the shed, to me, that's a huge waste. Yes, you want to be comfortable, yes, you want to get some decent gear, or half decent gear, but again, guys, to get out there, you don't need a lot of money. So that's what this upcoming series is going to be about. I am going to talk about decent gear, I am going to talk about budget gear, and again, you know, Facebook Marketplace, Gumtree, there's plenty of gear on there going all the time for camping stuff, and it's well priced, a lot of it. So yeah, check them out. Check out bloody Kmart and Big W and shit like that too, because in all honesty, like my little tent, the one my son used at Lithgow, not that you got much footage there, but the one my son used at Lithgow, it's a supposed 6-man with a bloody Vesta blue thing over the top of it, or whatever it is. That cost me like $60 in Kmart, and it's a great little tent. Actually, it's the same one I used when I did the shotgun weekend with my brother and his mates. A little Vesta blue tent, 6-person, goes up pretty easy, almost enough for him to stand up in, and yeah, like $60. It's, and then I just use a basic inflatable mattress, which I know a lot of people whinge and moan, don't use an inflatable. Well, to get you out there for the first couple of times, there's nothing wrong with them. But again, I'm going to talk about all this further in the series, so I'm not going to go on too long about it now. So long story short, guys, if you're looking to get into camping, if you're looking to start to buy a vehicle to get you around and see some of the country, don't always look at the top of the line gear. And if it's something you've never done before, you don't have to go top of the line gear to get you out there, and then start to work out your style and upgrade your gear a bit later. You know, you go and buy yourself a tent, one of the cheap 6-man tents, and then you find that you really love it, you want something a little bit taller, go and buy yourself one of the RV tents or something like that, and then sell the other one on cheap. Or pass it on to someone else that's struggling as a freebie. I've done that quite a bit recently with some of my old gear. Alright guys, I'm over my 5 minutes, so I'm going to cut it off. So take care, peace, and I'll see you on the tracks.